Hello and welcome back to another Froala tutorial. This time, I'll show you how to keep your application's content safe for work using Froala, React, and Filestack workflows. So, just a background of the importance of content safety. Nowadays, user-generated content is everywhere, and that's good, especially for the likes of social media and productivity platforms. But should unsafe content make its way to your application, it could be really detrimental to your users, app, or business, hence the need to check every uploaded video or image for content that isn't safe for work. What we'll do today is actually quite simple. We only need an instance of Froala Editor, Filestack, which is a complete file management solution that comes with Froala, and a webhook endpoint of your choice. You can configure your own webhooks using Node.js, PHP, or other backend languages that you prefer. This time, though, we'll be using Beeceptor for simplicity. It essentially lets you create a mock-up endpoint for testing your applications. Our goal here is to have an editor in which you can upload an image, then scan the image for potentially unsafe content, and lastly, echo the results of the scan over to Beeceptor using Filestack's webhooks feature. Let's start by configuring our endpoint. Just head over to beeceptor.com and go to Products, go to Webhook Testing and Integration. Then you'll be given this sample URL. So once you have this, your endpoint is all set. Next thing you have to do is go to your Filestack dashboard. Go to Webhooks, which is under Configuration, and then Webhooks. Paste the URL. So earlier we had this, and then you can select a category. So this time we'll choose Workflow. Click Add, and you should be able to see your webhook here. Afterwards, you can click the Workflows tab, and then create a new one. We'll name it SFW Checker. And you can choose from the different types of tasks that you can add to your workflow. So a Filestack workflow is essentially a chain of tasks called a job, and each task does something to the uploaded file. So for instance, we have this. Just click Add and then search for SFW. This corresponds to Filestack's Safe for Work checker. So just click that, click Save. You'll have it here. And now what we want to do is to store the image if it's safe for work, or remove it if it's not. So just click the Add button. Just go to search for Store. And then you'll have your task name here. You can add some new conditions. Let's just go to the one that I already created. So here we have the condition that if it's safe for work, so if SFW equals true, then it will do this task. And likewise, if it's not safe for work, we're going to remove the original image. We won't store it at all. So that's a glimpse into how Filestack workflows works. So it makes implementing Filestack features much easier. Once we get our workflow running, let's go to our code. So this is a standard Froala implementation in React. So we have our Froala component, our Filestack options. So we have the events, we have the Filestack scripts. So what makes this different from the other Froala implementations in React is these three lines specifically. So we have the store to, and then the workflows option. So remember earlier we have the workflow ID, so you need to copy that and then paste it into your code. So once we have that, just call the Froala component from app.js and you're good to go. So this is the Froala editor. So just click the Filestack image picker, click the file to upload, and once the file is uploaded, you can go back to our Beeceptor mockup endpoint, and we should be able to see the results of the Safe for Work scanner there. So let's head over here to Beeceptor. And now we have the post request here. So let's click it. Just expand this a bit. And you can see that the Safe for Work result is here. It's in JSON format, and Safe for Work is true, which means that the image that we uploaded is safe for work. So notice as well that the previous file handle is this. So we can go back to our React app and you can see that this is the file handle. And after uploading the image, we now have a new file handle that we can store on our database or use for other purposes. So if it's not safe for work, based on our workflow, we're not going to be saving the image at all. And with that, we've implemented automated content safety checking in a few minutes. I highly encourage you to try chaining other tasks like image tagging, captioning, upscaling, and more. If you want to see more Froala tutorials, be sure to like and subscribe. See you at the next one.